Hi everyone, Wilhelm Hast here with thoughts and reflections, insights on what to do when there's just too much. Too much going on, too much to do, too few breaks, too little space. You're starting to feel stressed, frustrated, and maybe disappointed with yourself. And you try willpower, you try discipline, you try working harder, faster, and quicker, but it doesn't work. Well, yesterday I spoke of slowing down to the speed of life. Actually, the name of a book title I read 15 years or so ago by an American psychologist called Joe Bailey. And slowing down can be done in so many ways. And it doesn't really mean doing things slower. It means something else. Slowing down to the speed of life lets your brain work the way it naturally works in one of the two moods that the brain is operating in. So we're going to dive deeper into that today, because there is an absolute possibility to work and live from a space of clarity, of ease and flow in the midst of a very busy circumstance. Slowing down a bit helps, but it's really about noticing that the brain has two different modes of operating. So let's take a look. Here's the brain, and I'll put up lots of words here. So don't get stuck reading all the words or trying to grasp everything at once. I'll guide you through this. But there is basically two ways of operating that the brain has. One is called the processing mode, and the other one is called the free-flowing mode. There's different models that describe similar things around the brain, and I like this one and this vocabulary. In the processing mode, we are planning, working out, strategizing, and that's a great mood to have if you're catching an airplane from an airport the next day at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's good to use the processing mode of your brain to answer the question, what time do I need to leave home to get to the airport in time for the 10 o'clock flight? And then you think through it. You work through the details. You plan things out, kind of, I need to be at check-in at 9. It's a 45-minute trip. I then need to leave 8, parking at the airport, 20 to 8. And then you think and you work through it again, and you think, what if there is a few lines, whatever, no, 20 to 8 should leave margin. So you process data through your brain to make kind of a little plan or make a decision. The other mode of the brain is more free-flowing. It's more non-linear. It's more creative. It's more spontaneous. It's sometimes more vision, big picture. Doesn't need to be in my view, but sometimes is. So let's read through the words on the processing side. It says effortful, takes energy, it's active, it's contrived, it's linear, it's a step-by-step process. Conditional emotions, meaning that how you feel is conditioned on your circumstance. So your circumstance dictates the emotions you feel. This processing mode is memory-based and memory-bound. You use previous learned knowledge or memories in this mode of the brain. It's mostly habitual, it's predictable, it deals with details and trees, not the forest, and it's quite task-oriented and scripted, meaning it follows certain patterns. On the other side, the free-flowing mode, listen to this, it's more easy. It's more passive. It means it doesn't take much active energy to do it. It's automatic. When we slow down a bit, we naturally or automatically get more flow and more non-linear thoughts. You know this feeling, where did that thought come from? Oh, wow, that was an inspiring idea. How come I thought of it now? It's non-linear. Deeper feelings. In this mode, you connect to deeper feelings that are not conditional on the circumstance. Feelings like calm, peaceful, inspired, love, empathy, being okay, gratitude, curiosity. Those are deeper feelings that naturally occur. Here, it's not memory-based and memory-bound. It uses memory selectively when useful. And it's for sure more creative, spontaneous, vision, big picture forward, and there is a sense of inspiration. So our brains use these two modes. In my experience, the free-flowing mode is way underused in our workdays and in our life. I do so much work with management teams and leaders and entrepreneurs in my coaching and teaching practice. And whenever they face a situation they don't see how to handle, the processing mode kicks in. Everyone I speak to reports that when they experiment with slowing down a bit, not trying to analyze everything, not trying to figure everything out, and not trying to get answers to all questions right now, they slow down and allow for some space in their life. Well-being goes up, productivity actually goes up, and they get more done in less time with less effort. So that's my invitation for you today. Slow down to the speed of life and notice what happens. I'll see you in the next video.